Hello, everyone. This screencast is designed to walk you through the steps to complete the Unit 9 long essay question and to provide you with some helpful tips. The essay prompt was to describe basically in the period since 1900, scientific and technological advances have increased economic productivity in human societies around the world. You are to develop an argument that evaluates the extent to which scientific and technological advances have allowed states to expand their economic power in this period. So, bullet point one, remember each essay comes with a bullet point list, which is essentially your rubric. You want to respond to the prompt with a historically defensible thesis or claim that establishes a line of reasoning. In your introduction, you want to introduce all three strategies: change and continuity, compare and contrast, cause and effect, and how they relate to the prompt, as we discussed in class. For bullet point two, describing a broader historical context relevant to the prompt, this point will be included in your conclusion. Were there other time periods we have studied in which scientific and technological advances have allowed states to expand their economic power? If you do not know this, we will discuss it in class later this week. Bullet point three, support an argument in response to the prompt using specific and relevant examples of evidence. You need to think about what nation states thrived in the first wave of industrial technology in the period 1900 to 1960, and then think about what nations or states thrived in the second wave of computer information and service technology, which would have occurred between 1961 and 2022. The answers in some cases will be the same, but new states emerged while others receded in their rise and fall of economic power. Again, something we will discuss further in class. Bullet point four, using historical reasoning. This is where you take your skills of comparison, causation, continuity, or change to frame or structure an argument that addresses the prompt. For change and continuity, you want to think about how technological advances changed and economic productivity essentially stayed the same in spite of the technological advances. Economic productivity was always a constant. Cause and effect, what caused these technological advances? Think about, you're going to compare what caused the technological advances in the first 60 years and what caused the technological advances in the second 60 years, roughly. How did those advances affect economic productivity? And then comparing and contrasting, again, you're going to divide between the two timelines: the industrial economy of the first 60 years of the 20th century, and then the service, computer/information economy that arose in the last 60 years. Using evidence to corroborate, qualify, or modify an argument that addresses the prompt. Here you want to use these skills. By corroborate, we mean to confirm or give support to something that you are arguing. Qualifying would make a statement or assertion less absolute. In other words, you're adding reservations. You can't say something in absolutes when you're using historical writing. There are always stipulations or examples that basically work against whatever assertion you are making. You want to make those qualifications. And then modify, make partial or minor changes, alter or adjust your arguments based on some of those qualifications. We'll discuss this more in class as well. The essay format, you want to have an introduction or a thesis that describes how you will incorporate all three strategies and how they will relate to the prompts. Body paragraph one, you can do this in any order, but this is an example. Body paragraph one, you're comparing and contrasting and then providing evidence. Body paragraph two, change in continuity and then provide evidence. Body paragraph three, cause and effect and then provide evidence. These body paragraphs can go in any order. It does not matter which order you put them in. This is just an example. But in your conclusion, you want to reassert your thesis. Here is where you can exercise your corroboration, qualification, and modification skills, and then provide a broader historical context. What other time periods that we have studied have had an example of economic productivity increasing due to technological advances? It wasn't exclusive to the 20th century. It certainly occurred in previous centuries that economic productivity increased due to technological advances in certain parts of the world. That's it for now. You can let me know if you have any questions. And again, we will discuss this further in class. Good luck.